After experiencing panic due to a system error, Han Ju Hyeok finally returned to the city of Erkas. It had been 20 years since he last set foot in the city, and he felt a strong sense of longing for its atmosphere.
I miss this plaza. Wow, there are street vendors. The atmosphere is still harmonious. I'm really back.
After briefly exploring the plaza, Han Ju Hyeok headed straight for the hunting grounds. However, upon arriving, the gatekeeper blocked his way and halted his steps.
Hey, stop right there. What level are you?
With a confused expression, Han Ju Hyeok replied, "Level 1." The guard was surprised. He told them that this was the West Gate, an area that was too dangerous for novice players. Even a level 1 player like Han Ju Hyeok would find it impossible to win while hunting a rabbit with fangs.
Practice at the East Gate before trying to enter here?
But Han Ju Hyeok ignored her. "I'll be fine," he said calmly before stepping into the hunting ground.
The guard could only sigh. "He doesn't even listen to me." Han Ju Hyeok continued walking and talking to himself. Maybe it's because players can respawn even if they die. How careless. Soon after, the system gave him a quest. Though surprised, he casually accepted it and decided to pretend to complete it. The guard watched his movements from a distance. Suddenly, a fanged rabbit appeared and prepared to attack.
Hey, run away from there!
However, before anyone could save it, Han Ju Hyeok punched the rabbit in the stomach. The rabbit collapsed immediately. Han Ju Hyeok earned his first point. The guard, who had been watching in shock, approached him. "Didn't you say your level was 1? "That's right," Han Ju Hyeok replied casually. "Aren't guards supposed to be able to detect a player's level?" The guard was confused. "Still, what method did you use?" Han Ju Hyeok just laughed and said, "That's a trade secret." Their conversation was interrupted by an angry wild boar that burst in. The guard panicked and tried to protect Han Ju Hyeok. However, Han Ju Hyeok calmly stepped forward and defeated the boar with one blow. He immediately leveled up and received a 30,000 won reward. "I'm sure he's a beginner. Am I dreaming?" the guard muttered in disbelief. Meanwhile, Han Ju Hyeok looked at his reward and grumbled, 30,000 won for one hit. Not bad. Unfortunately, my stats can't be changed. As long as my original level stays at 99 though, it's fine. After completing his mission at the West Gate, he decided to seek out better hunting grounds. Thanks to his hard work over the past 20 years, his life is now much better. However, a few days later, everything changed. The system informed him that he had been involved in a murder. The chaos system was activated. Now, Han Ju Hyeok could be marked as a killer. Over the past few days, he had been attacked continuously by NPCs who thought he was a fugitive criminal. He suspects that his extreme luck statistic of -99 is the cause of all this. This causes the system to mistakenly identify him as a criminal, forcing Han Ju Hyeok to fight for his survival. When you enter max chaotic status, the system imposes severe penalties. Chance of dropping items upon death, 100%. 90% reduction in EXP rate. Prohibition on using public facilities. 100% reduction in favorability rating from all NPCs. The situation is becoming more difficult. Not only are NPCs hunting him down, but other players are too. According to the rules of the hero system, everyone wants to become a hero by killing chaos users like him. "This is a dead end. You better give yourself up," said one of the players. However, Han Ju Hyeok refused to give up. He fought back and killed his pursuers in order to survive. After hiding for several days, he finally said, "Being a normal player is annoying. It looks like I'll have to hide for at least a year." He began to accept his new fate as a criminal who lived well and ate well, rather than as a victim of an unjust system. Silently, Han Ju Hyeok felt that there was a hidden scenario behind it all. He suspected Zeus, the highest entity in the system, had planned everything, inflicting years of suffering and tempting him with false hope. However, the answers to the riddles came sooner than expected. The next day, while he was resting under a tree, several players arrived and bowed before him. "I concede the descendant of the absolute ruler. This old man can die without regret. Long live!" Han Ju Hyeok could only stand there in shock. The world that had once been hostile to him now began to bow before him.